what are my thoughts on the Triumph Speed Twin? The original Speed Twin. After what I've done about 3,500 miles on this bike out of the 6295 that she's done. Yeah, it's a fantastic bike. It's a lovely engine. I mean, there's an eggshell just dropped, third eggshell. Yeah, I mean, in road mode she's quite smooth. Sticking sport and yeah, it's a lot more feisty, comes alive, but it does get a bit jerky in town. Original suspension is crap, so obviously I've upgraded all that with Nitron shocks and front fork cartridge kit. I want to go down there on the Tiger one day. Standard she handles okay, but the limiting factor was the suspension. With the Nitron suspension on there now, it's brilliant. She handled like sure she was a factory. The front forks, especially the standard, were terrible. I mean, just really horrible over bumps, really jerky. I can't think what else to say about her. Didn't like the original tyres much, either the Pirellis. Yeah, so I swapped over the Road 5s, Michelin Road 5s. They suit my riding style perfectly. I've got them on the Tiger as well. They're great tyres. Maybe don't last as long as some of the competition. Yeah. They have loads of grip. This way. Yeah, I mean, I keep in road mode at the minute, but sometimes I go into sport for a while. And just that sport is a little bit more jerky around town, if not a lot more, but it's so much more responsive on the open road, so much more feisty. Yeah, but in terms of this bike, the looks, the feel of it, the image as well, they project, is just I was saying about the original suspension on the Speed Twin. Well, not long after I first had the bike, I took this particular road on the bike, and this particular bump here, and I didn't really notice how severe it was, and I'll tell you what, it almost felt as if I was going to come off. But yeah, much better with this Nitron shocks and front fork. Yeah, I didn't realise just how severe that bump was, and started to get ready for the corner. It almost came off. Yeah, this suspension's amazing though, it's so soft. So a quick walk around my 2019 Triumph Speed Twin. So modifications I've done to this bike. Also got the tail tidy. Martin Hines exhausts. SW Motec Legend tool gear bag, something like that, I can't remember what it's called exactly. handy to take a bottle of water. I've got the Triumph LED indicators, which aren't supposed to fit, but they do. Nitron for blowout shocks and forks. Rizoma bar end mirrors. Dark fly screen. I've just got this recently, this Motone all for the cap. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. I prefer black usually, but that suits the style of the bike. So I've run my Speed Twin now for a year and a half. In that time I've done so probably about, I think the mileage was 2,700 when I got her, and the mileage now is about over 6,000. So just have to work that out. I can't be bothered right now. Yeah, so yeah, it's a great bike. It's not much to say. I'm not a great reviewer, I know. I love it. I love the looks. I love the feel of that engine. It's actually quite frugal as well, for considering the power this bike's got. I mean, it's only got 95 horsepower, but it shifts when it wants to. It's got plenty of torque. Also got the Vance and Hines exhaust, so you got a little bit more poke. The stock suspension is quite terrible, so yeah, replaced that with Nitron. Now handles really well. The fueling is excellent, can't complain. Ride mode is super smooth. I do usually keep it in sport mode. It is a bit jerky around town in sport, but on the open road, it's when you open it up, it's much more responsive. I mean, road's still responsive, don't get me wrong, but yeah, sport is just what it's all about. I mean, in terms of looks, you can't go wrong with this bike. It's a thing of beauty. Future plans. I'm going to be getting an X-pipe next year is the plan, so a D-cat. Possibly looking at the a Hilltech quick shifter, which I've had a look, and it looks like it does go. It does. It's supposed to work on the Speed Twin, so we'll see about that. Yeah, I mean, what else to say? Stock tyres were a bit crap. I suppose I'll put road 5s on there now, so yeah, they're my favourite tyres, they're my go-to tyres. And the stock bar end mirrors, the round ones, were used to move quite a bit, so yeah, so I swapped to these Rizomas. Is not much better. In terms of handling, I mean, especially with the Nitron suspension now, she handles like a dream, can't complain. No complaints there. The brakes are amazing, you know. It's a great bike. This is a bike I would say is perfect for you know, new riders as well as experienced riders. I mean, I've been riding most of my life, and I'm 42, and this is it's a great all-rounder, really. Just thought I would add that obviously I've done over 3,000 miles on the bike. The bike's done about 6,100 miles now, and I've had no issues with the bike whatsoever. I mean, the only minor complaint I have is, I think it's done it twice when coming to a stop. It's just cut out, but there's a lot of bikes do that nowadays, and I think that's just the Euro emissions. Start straight away, no issues, no dramas. But apart from that, not had no issues with this bike at all. It's been great. Just another couple of things I want to pick up on. The brakes are phenomenal, and for what this bike is, they're perfectly adequate. Lights as well, no complaints there when they're adequate for what the kind of bike is. They're not exactly blinding, but they do their job. I've also fitted the Ducati spacers. I can't remember exactly what the part is called, but it takes the slack out of the throttle, so there's no slack. I find that much better for slow speed control, because as standard there's quite a bit of slack in that throttle. There's a little weight on the Speed Twin. It's a hefty oiler, but I don't have the specs to hand, so it's not light, and it's a bit of a shove to get out of the side stand. All that weight is fairly low down, so it's perfectly manageable. It's fine. So if you're short of leg, it's not a problem. When I'm 5'10", and I'm in a bit of uneven ground here, and I'm get my feet perfectly flat. I can even stand up, and there's plenty of room under my bum. Seat comfort is fine. I've had no issues. I've seen some complaints online, but personally I find it absolutely fine for distance work. And yeah, so let's go for a ride on the Speed Twin. So, riding the Speed Twin, but as I said before, this is a lovely bike to ride. That engine is so full of character. You've got loads of torque. I think the specs are, I can't remember the torque specs, but it's got about 94, 95 horsepower. And when you want it on, it feels plenty fast enough. With the Nitron suspension, it's exactly what this bike needed to make it feel alive. The original suspension, as I already mentioned, is poor. I'm not sure on the updated 2021 model. It looks a bit better on there. And what else can we talk about? We haven't spoken a lot already, so infinite brakes. That's it. Plenty of power there, you don't have to worry about it. Like that. Handling is sublime. This bike is far more capable than I ever will be as a rider. Would this bike suit a first time rider? Yeah, it's alright. As long as you're careful, it's all in the right wrist, isn't it? If you're nervous, you can always stick it in terrain mode to soften the power of it. And when I'm an experienced rider, I'd like to think anyway, and it suits me down to the ground. Sir, come on, I'll have some fun. Sounds glorious, that parallel twin. The lighting adequate. You know, it's not gonna turn night into day, but it does the job. I probably wouldn't want to do a long distance in the dark, so yeah, let's just say it's adequate. Actually, I know another way we can have some more fun. Oh no, we're going to go this way. Actually, let's go to twisty route. This bike is, the engine is so flexible. I mean, there's no problem setting off in second gear. So what you like at slow speeds? Well, perfectly well balanced. New balance of rear brake, throttle and clutch, fine. In terms of U-turns, so turn and circle isn't great, so that's the only thing with it. Apart from that, it's fine. Oh. This bike puts a grid on your face. No! This bike is naughty. This bike is so much fun. Thing is, you have to work the bike as well to get the power, which I love. So I nearly brought the speed triple 1050 RS instead of this, and the power on that is just effortless. And this, although obviously it's got nowhere near the amount of power the speed triple has got, it's still no slouch.